Mackenzie, and welcome to day 4 of Say Camp. We're so excited to have you here with us today. Let's get started. To help us support our local pollinators, we're actually going to do a pretty cool craft. It's super simple. We're going to make little hummingbird feeders. In your envelope, you should have a little hummingbird feeder like this, or you might have a little bit bigger like this, and a packet of sugar. Super simple. You're just going to go ahead and open this. Put your little pack of sugar. For these little small ones, you're only gonna need like half a pack of sugar because we don't want to do too much. We don't want to make our pollinators sick. So we're just gonna do half a bag of sugar for this little small one. For this one, you can do the entire bag. So we're gonna go ahead and pour it in, just a tiny bit right there. And then you're gonna get some water. You can do just cold water, warm water, doesn't really matter. Don't do hot water. Like that. Shake it up a little bit, fill it up, and there we go. A cute little sweet treat for our pollinators to enjoy. And you can see at the top, go ahead and close it, and then they'll use their really long beaks to go ahead and get a little bit of sugar water in there and give them some energy to pollinate. Super cool. So also in your little envelope, don't forget to check out your pollinator fun facts. You can share these with your friends, and then to top it off, for the end of the day, we have a really sweet treat to enjoy from our pollinators. These are from our bees, a really good honey stick that we get to enjoy for today.
D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. Hey, Catherine.
Hey, what?
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, what?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Step to the side.
Disco.
Roll my eyes.
Disco.
Stomp my feet.
Disco.
And do that disco beat.
And do that disco beat. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, what?
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, what?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Step to the side.
Disco.
Roll my eyes.
Disco.
Stomp my feet.
Disco.
And do that disco beat.
And do that disco beat. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. Hey, Bethany.
Hey, what?
Hey, Bethany.
Hey, what?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Step to the side.
Disco.
Roll my eyes.
Disco.
Stomp my feet.
Disco.
And do the disco beat.
And do that disco beat. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, what?
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, what?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Step to the side.
Disco.
Roll my eyes.
Disco.
Stomp my feet.
Disco.
And do that disco beat.
And do that disco beat. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. D-I-S-C-O, that's the way we disco. Hey, Cam.
Hey,
what? Hey, Cam.
Hey, what?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Step to the side. Disco.
Roll my eyes.
Disco.
Stomp my feet.
Disco.
And do disco beat.
And do that disco beat.
We've learned so many different things about plants this week and how important they are to our environment and just how they make the world a more beautiful place around us. Take a minute and think about our friend Jeff when he talked about the different parts of a flower, and you even got to plant a flower. How cool is that? Well, none of these beautiful flowers or plants or berries would be possible without our pollinators. I'm sure you've all heard the word pollen before. Pollen is the stuff that helps make our fruits and berries and flowers grow. Without it, we couldn't live and these beautiful things wouldn't grow. This is where our pollinators come in. Pollinators are the ones moving the pollen from different flowers and plants to help things grow. Think of it this way. Have you ever eaten Cheetos and gotten the cheese puff on your hands and then touched something and it left its print? That's a lot like our pollinators, but they do this all over the world. So who exactly are our pollinators? Well, there's a ton of different kinds, over 200,000 different kinds, but I'm gonna list off a few of my favorites. Starting off with honeybees. I love honeybees so much. We get to enjoy their honey and it's just amazing. There's also birds, bats, beetles, and butterflies. There's a ton of different kinds. plants. These pollinators provide service to over 180,000 different plant species, and over 90% of our flowers rely on them for pollination. Now that we know who our pollinators are, we're actually going to get outside and observe our pollinators. So in your envelope, you're going to see a cool little journal, and you're going to go ahead and decorate it, make it the coolest thing ever. You can put stickers on it, do what you want to do. Here is mine, Mac's journal, and we are going to find a flower and we are going to observe it. Let's get going.
Hey!
What's up, everyone? This is my friend Levi.
Hi! I think Mac's gonna show you something.
Yeah, we're gonna do our creature observation, and Levi's gonna help me. So we have a few questions. Grab your observation journals that you decorated.
Wish I had mine.
Yeah, that's his. Okay, so Levi, I have a few questions for you. We're gonna look at our flowers. Can you describe this flower for them real quick?
Ooh, this one right here? Or which one?
Ooh, which one? Let's go with that one.
Oh yeah. What about it?
Okay, so do you see any creatures in, on, around this plant?
Let me investigate. I think there's a big old bee here.
Ooh, do you think it's a bumblebee?
Yeah, it's a nice bee.
Okay, so we're gonna write that down in our journal. We saw a big bee. Ooh, there's some flies around there too.
Ooh,
okay.
I wonder what died.
Ooh, yeah. I think I noticed some plants that don't have anything around them. Why do you think do you think it's too dry? What do you think? Not enough sun or too much sun?
I'm not a botanist, but it looks like they're withering up.
Okay, so we're gonna write down that in our journal too. All right, so I got another question for you, Levi. How long are these creatures staying in here? Are they like going for like a second? Ooh, right there. How long is it staying? Is it like going for like a second, or is it like staying on there for a while?
It's on there, the little guy. It looks like he might be eating. Maybe he lives somewhere around here.
Okay, so we're gonna write that down on our journal. Okay, so I got another question for you. Do you notice any loose pollen around these flowers?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. Is there a lot around it? A little?
It looks like there's a decent amount.
Nice.
A good helping.
So we are gonna actually write that in our journal. All right, our last step that we're gonna do, we're actually gonna draw what we saw. So we're gonna draw our flowers and then make a beautiful picture from it. Yes. Well done, Levi.
Oh, yay!
Hey! That's it.
See you around the corner.
Yeah, see ya. Great job. I can honestly say that I really love teaching people about pollinators. There's just so many different things that they do that we don't even realize, and we don't even realize how important they are to our environment. We actually couldn't live without them. They play such a crucial role in our environment, and they really just make this earth a more beautiful place to live in. These pollinators remind me a lot of our role with God. Let's think about bees. Bees are builders. They stay close to home, but they really invest and work hard in their community. They put all their effort into that community, and at first it might not seem like they're working hard or they're pollinating tons of flowers around them, but they're the ones that the local plants in their community can rely on every day to show up and pollinate. They make a difference in their area because they keep showing up, and eventually something beautiful comes from that. In a way, we're also kind of like bees. When we know how good and kind and loving Jesus is, we're going to want to also share that with those around us. Just like how the bees pollinate because they know it's good for the plants, we also get to do that with Jesus. Bees never demand to be complimented or rewarded for the hard work they do. They do it because they are created to do so. God created us to share His love with those around us because it is good, and we often end up enjoying it too. We might not think that sharing love in our actions and words with just one person does a lot, but it actually goes a long way, and it can really make a difference in people's lives. Bees are essential in order for this earth to survive, but so is sharing Jesus' love with others, because something beautiful will often come from it. Well, thanks for learning about pollinators with me today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow with Lieutenant Stephanie, where she talks all about trees and habitat. See you tomorrow.